Alright, just gotta fix some of the sound issues. Hello, on today's video we'll be hosting Ben and Kim. Kim's not feeling great, so she caught my cold. You can say hello now.
Hello.
Okay. So she might chime in, she might not, but we'll see.
I have to remind you that blue tigers exist.
Yes, you gotta remind me, because the first time... Anyway, I wish to first subject of matter, apologize for the poor sound quality of the two previous videos. I didn't realize it, and I prefer not to scan them. I prefer not to edit out any of the stuff, and just kind of speak from the heart, as it were. And that sometimes leads to bad sound quality, and you don't even know it, and you sometimes publish something you may not want done so much. But anyway, with that said, off we go on a new subject. Okay, so today we'll be talking about like a lot of the... Yes, like, I'm doing that again. Very basic mistake. Anyway, I'll be talking about the dogmas, and honestly, you look at some of these beliefs and the separation between people. And why do we separate ourselves? What is the real point? And how we're truly limiting ourselves with the separation. Yes, lovely. We separate ourselves with all these dogmas and all these beliefs. You know, as I've established, you know, all roads lead home, really. The whole entire concept is all pretty much the same. So, I mean, why do we separate ourselves between Islamic and Christian and Buddhist or whatever else? Well, the ideas are pretty much all the same. Many of them even come from the same core, you know. You may disagree with me on some points, but Jesus myth in general, I mean, it is truly a myth, unfortunately. So, you may disagree with me on that one, but we'll have that conversation later. But basically, the ideas all come and stem from very similar things and very similar aspects. Yet we argue over these whole names, as whether or not it's named God or Allah, or whether Jesus was the right son, or whether we all are just ascending to a higher plane, or whatever else. It's all basically the same concept. And in this separation, we limit ourselves. It's not only a separation within religion. It's a separation between even the simple idea is, oh, he's ugly, but she's pretty, or something like that. You know, or even the separation between sexes. What about the ideology? What about politics? What about all these other things? It's simply a separation. It is a limiting tool between one another. We are all of one same species. We aren't even separated on that level. We're all the same people. We are all interconnected. We are all truthfully, if you want to look back on it, way back when, we're all truly family. Related by some form or another. Why don't we treat each other as that? Why do we kill each other? You know, you wouldn't kill your own uncle, would you? Well, okay, it depends on the uncle, right? I'm kidding. But
Those uncles sexually abuse them on a daily basis.
I thought you wanted this to be a happy video, Kim.
Well, reasons to kill an uncle. I just have to chime in.
But, yeah, so, yeah, I don't know, I don't see anyone being sexually abused here. Okay, if you're being sexually abused, you know, you can defend yourself, but, so, but, I mean, we're all separating ourselves and limiting each other. You know, we are all from the same basic whole, the same basic unity. We should be united. We shouldn't be separating ourselves. And that's the sad thing, you know. Where and how can you help yourself and help others? Truthfully, it's simply getting a perspective. Okay, I mean, yes, you know, you can say that one person acts like this and does this, and maybe this isn't the right thing to do, But maybe you could see why they do it, why they live that way, why they live in a certain lifestyle, why some Mexican families, for example, live in a household that is full of like 3 different families, all one. Why someone would be, or on the opposite end of the spectrum, why someone will want to buy a cabin out in the middle of nowhere and live out there. It's all just different aspects and different things and seeing the different point of views. You know, no person is truly really wrong. I mean, if you look at the world and you see the way things are going, you can't say that one side is right, one side is wrong. You can't say Democrats are right or Republicans are wrong or Republicans are right and Democrats are wrong. You can't say it either way. Truthfully, it's a limiting factor. You say one is correct, one is wrong. Each has good aspects, each has good ideals. Now, whether or not they go down to the same core, whether or not they really are meant to help the people, that is a matter of debate. So, in other words, stop seeing yourself as different. Stop seeing yourself as above or below someone. Recognize that you are simply a human being, and that the person next to you is a human being as well. And trust me, if people would learn to respect each other, life would be so much better. Now, as I always say, keep it real, keep it living. Don't get yourselves killed there.